This is the newest high-speed train in Korea, the incredible KTX Chongyong. Today I'm going to be taking the latest generation of the Korea Train Express, showing you what it's like to travel through Korea at maximum speed. From the bustling city centre stations to the divisive superior class interior and even the onboard entertainment system. So join me as I head from Busan to Seoul on the country's new flagship train. Hello and welcome back to another video. Today I'm here in Busan in South Korea and I'm going to be trying out Korea's newest high-speed train, the KTX Chongyong. I'm going to be travelling on board this train in superior class up to Seoul, the capital city, and I'm looking forward to this journey on the newest generation of Korean high-speed train. Let's go! Good morning from Busan Station, here in South Korea's second largest city. This modern construction serves as the main transport hub in the city, having first opened in 1908, with a major redevelopment taking place at the turn of the century, resulting in the building you see today. Just in front of the large station building is a forecourt and garden, where you can find mist dispensers, providing a brief respite from the intense heat here in summer. Busan Station is also connected to other means of public transport, with access to the city's metro located just outside, and a frequent bus service to various areas throughout the city here on the main road. A taxi rank can also be found on the southern side of the station forecourt. But now, let's head inside the station and have a look around. Like many modern stations these days, Busan Station has a huge supply of shops and food outlets all over the station concourse. You'll find convenience stores, numerous cafes, and a few other shops too. And of course, the station features swathes of ticket machines. But beware, most of these will not accept foreign cards, so be prepared to queue for the staffed ticket counter instead. Busan Station is a busy place, and there is a lot of space for the many thousands who pass through each day. The station actually feels a lot like an airport, but without all the stress and inconvenience, of course. Here on the upper level, you can find a few more restaurants and a great view over the station hall. But now, let's head down to the platforms for today's exciting new high-speed train. Looking at the departure board, you'll see that every train in the next hour is going to Seoul. My train is KTX Chongyong number 32, departing for the capital at 12:35. My train today will be departing from platform 8, so let's head down. The platforms of Busan Station aren't exactly a glamorous affair, but we're at least clean and safe. Busan sees a variety of train services, from regular long-distance trains serving the country's many cities on the lower-speed railway lines, to the Korea Train Express, or KTX, a high-speed service based on the iconic French TGV design. There are also services operated by Superalbs Train, a private operator that runs high-speed trains in competition with the KTX. Today's video is sponsored by Highland Titles, a family-owned business since 2006, offering you the unique opportunity to own a gorgeous piece of land in the Scottish Highlands, all while helping to preserve the beauty of this landscape for generations to come. When you purchase your souvenir plot of land, not only do you become a laird, lord or lady of the glen, but you are contributing to a movement that restores and creates thriving habitats for local wildlife. You can even travel to the visitor centre and enjoy the area's natural beauty. Located in the Kilnash estate in Argyll on the west coast of Scotland, Highland Titles have planted trees and hedges all across the estate, allowing wildlife to flourish, including some of Scotland's endangered species. This isn't just a novelty gift, it's a meaningful and everlasting purchase that makes a positive impact. These personalised plots of lands come in a variety of sizes, from 1 square foot right the way up to 1,000 square foot. And with the digital certificate download option, it's a perfect choice for a last-minute gift idea. You just place the order on their website and immediately you have access to the welcome dashboard. You can download the digital certificate and view the plot's location on Google Maps. So, what are you waiting for? Visit highlandtitles.com, choose your plot size, and as a special offer for my subscribers, use the discount code SUPERALBS25 to get a 25% discount on your purchase. my train today is the newest generation of high-speed train, the KTX Chongyong. The name Chongyong translates as Azure Dragon, one of the mythical four guardians symbolising the four cardinal directions. In line with this name, the train is painted in a gorgeous metallic blue colour scheme. Doesn't it just look amazing? I'm travelling in superior class today, which is a sort of first class offering situated at the front of the train in coach 1. This new superior class interior has caused quite a bit of controversy among passengers, but I'll get to why that is later on. My reserved seat is 6A, a window seat. Today's route sees us heading north out of Busan, with the high-speed line diving underneath mountains, while our train stops only at the largest cities. Journey time is scheduled to be 2 hours and 24 minutes, covering 417 kilometres, or about 259 miles. We depart Busan on time at 12:35, thus beginning our high-speed journey across Korea on this brand new train. On our way out of the station, we can see numerous freight containers, a sign of Busan's importance as a seaport, with Port of Busan being the country's largest. A few minutes out of the station, we enter the first of many tunnels on today's journey. This 20-kilometre long tunnel takes us out of the bustling metropolis and into the countryside, affording an excellent view of the passing mountains. Along the way, we also speed past other high-speed trains, such as this super rapid train, which is certainly living up to its name. Like many high-speed railways across the world, this one features a lot of tunnels en route, so much of the journey offers nothing in the way of scenery. So, as we accelerate towards today's top speed of 305 km an hour, let's take a look around this controversial superior class interior. As you can see, the seating is in a 2+2 layout, which is unusual for a premium service such as this one, and indeed is the same layout as in standard class on the same train. I actually don't think this is a problem, for one specific reason, but we'll get to that a little bit later. The seats are outfitted in a neutral grey tone, a good fit for the train's relaxed atmosphere. As for comfort, it's actually pretty decent. There's a good amount of padding, and the seats have some really comfortable ergonomic design. Up top, you can find a very soft head cushion, which can be moved up and down. At one side of the seat, you'll find a soft adjustable armrest, while the wider central armrest is fixed in place. This is also where the button for the seat's automatic recline is located. Legroom on the KTX Chongyong is excellent, and despite the 2+2 seating layout, I didn't feel cramped at any point due to the train's extra wide body shell. Down here, there's a folding footrest for extra comfort. And just above this, a storage pocket for smaller personal items. This contains the Onboard KTX magazine, with various features about events and culture along the KTX routes, in Korean of course. Here is the seatback table, accessed by first pulling up and then lifting down. It offers a well-sized workspace, with a groove for the placement of phones or tablets, and a space for a drink. Anyway, looking back outside, we're passing through Ulsan Station. Despite being a city of over 1 million inhabitants, the city doesn't actually have a centrally located high-speed station, with this one being some 17 kilometers from the centre. By now, we've reached our top speed of 305 kilometers an hour, with the new generation of KTX being much faster to accelerate than the older TGV-based models. This station is Gyeongju. Much like Ulsan, it's located far from the city it serves, being located between two mountains. Its design also reminds me of Liège-Guillemont Station in Belgium. After around 40 minutes of high-speed running, we begin to slow. We're on the outskirts of Daegu, a major city in South Korea. With a population of 2.3 million, it ranks as the fourth largest in the country. And just out of the window is another brand new train, with the 392,000 series trains expected to start operation on the city's soon-to-open commuter railway network. The main station in the city is Dongdaegu, which means East Daegu. This massive station first opened in 1969 and has since surpassed the older but much smaller Central Station. On departure from this large city, we run alongside the towering skyscrapers, full of offices and apartments. Speeding out of the city, we cross the Kyumho River, before once again accelerating back up to our top speed of 305 km an hour. By the way, if you are wondering why these trains are capable of 305 km an hour, instead of the more regular 300 km an hour, there's actually a funny reason for this. With the introduction of the original KTX in 2004, many passengers complained that the speed would never quite reach 300 km an hour, instead staying around 298 or 299. So in response to this, the maximum speed was slightly raised in 2007, allowing the train to regularly operate at the originally advertised speed of 300 km an hour. And now is a perfect opportunity to mention just how smooth these new trains ride. It really is amazing, and you barely notice just how fast the train is moving. With so many tunnels en route, the view out of the window can sometimes be pretty boring. So it's a good thing that superior class has onboard entertainment screens. But before we get to that, let's take a look around the rest of the train. The other 7 carriages feature standard class, which is also in a 2+2 layout with reduced legroom and comfort. Still, this looks like a great way to travel. It's pretty spacious and comfortable too. Here in Coach 3, you can find a wheelchair accessible toilet. Just next to this are the train's 2 dedicated wheelchair spaces. Despite being a flagship high-speed service, the KTX sadly doesn't have any buffet or restaurant, with the network instead focusing on high-density seating. However, 3 vending machines are situated throughout the train, selling chilled drinks, though no food was available from these. There are 4 sets of gendered toilets on the train. As this train is brand new, these were of course spotlessly clean and kept in good condition. The soap dispenser was working fine, as was the water. And an incredibly powerful hand dryer is also here. You could even find 2 different levels of flush, the first time I've seen that on a train. Another clever feature is the toilet indicators, letting you know exactly where to go to find an unoccupied toilet. Looking back out of the window, we're still speeding along at or close to top speed. Eventually though, we begin to slow down once again, for our next station in a major city. This is the city of Daejeon, the 5th largest in South Korea. It's a city majorly involved in Korea's high-level education, with 23 colleges and universities, as well as being home to many research centres for the government and major companies. Just out of the centre, we pass a railway depot, featuring a few freight wagons and locomotives used on the slower and older railway routes. As we head north, we cross another KTX train heading south, and soon we're back up to maximum speed. So, let's take a look at the onboard entertainment options. Each seat here in superior class has its own screen. This allows you to tune in to the train's information system, which repeatedly plays safety information cartoons and national news, the same as on the overhead screens. There's also internet access, though frustratingly I couldn't get any web page to load. YouTube is also provided, though similarly this was not working. All KTX trains are fitted with free Wi-Fi, which was easy to connect to. South Korea has long been known for having some of the fastest internet speeds in the world, and sure enough, this train lives up to that expectation. The KTX Chongyong has plenty of power sockets. Each seat here in Superior class gets one European style socket with one USB-A socket and one USB-C socket situated just above. There are also wireless charging slots located on the seat in front of you, though you can't actually use your phone while charging this way. Above the seat, there's an individual reading light. There are also folding coat hooks like the one shown here. Though perhaps my favourite feature of the KTX Chongyong is the individual windows. Other trains in Korea have larger windows, resulting in frequent disagreements over the window blind's position. But luckily, on this journey, I was able to fully enjoy the view out of the window. And the effective window blinds provided even have a small section of them that always allows at least a partial view. As for luggage space, there are large overhead luggage racks along the entire carriage length. For heavier items, there are luggage stacks at the end of each carriage. We are now traversing the high-speed flying junction, the place where our line from Busan converges with the high-speed railway from the southwest of the country. This is located right before Ulsan Station, which sees limited high-speed trains stop to serve the city of Cheongju, with some residents threatening to blow up the high-speed line if the station was not built. Yikes. And if you're lucky, just north of the station, you might be able to spot the KTX Chongyong's prototype, the HEMU 430X. Soon, we arrive at our final intermediate stop. This is Cheonan Asan, serving the two towns of Cheonan and Asan. It's also possible to change to Line 1 of the Seoul subway here, at the nearby Asan station, a couple minutes walk away. As we rapidly speed along the final stretch of today's trip, let's talk about how much this journey costs. A one-way ticket in Superior class costs 71,800 Korean won, and I think this is a pretty reasonable price for a high-speed train between two major cities. In fact, this is only a little bit more than the standard class at 59,800 Korean won. Bear in mind that these are fixed prices, so this is always the price you'll pay. This station is Gwangmyeong, and we're now just about to enter Seoul. As well as serving the local area, this station also features a bus link to Incheon Airport, the busiest airport in South Korea. Entering the city, we begin to run alongside Line 1 of the Seoul subway. This small station is Kumcheonggu Office, just one of the 102 stops on this line. Gradually, as we get closer to the centre, the tracks surrounding us begin to get busier and busier. And before we know it, the train is pulling into Seoul Station, the main hub of South Korea's railway network. Overall, these new KTX Chongyong trains are excellent new high-speed units, and a serious competitor for Japan's Shinkansen and China's Fuxinghao. In fact, Uzbekistan has already ordered 7 of these trains for its own high-speed network. As for Superior class, I think the small extra cost is pretty reasonable for the upgrading comfort too. And once again, don't forget this incredible opportunity from Highland Titles. Visit highlandtitles.com, choose your plot size, and as a special offer for my subscribers, use the discount code Superalbs25 to get a 25% discount on your purchase. As always, thanks for watching, and to compare this train to the latest generation of Japanese high-speed Shinkansen, then click up here now.